everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Thursday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace is the one card, so it is the beginning point of our trajectory, and cups are connected to the heart. They're about following your intuition and connecting with other people and really being in a place of love and freedom of the heart and expressing love in the world. So the image has a cup facing heaven, and out of the cup is flowing water, which shows there's an overwhelming supply of love and possibility. And also a dove is coming down from heaven with a Eucharist wafer in its mouth. So in the Christian world, where when this deck was created, the Eucharist represents the incarnation of spirit into flesh, like the Christ energy coming into the planet. So actually, this is like the cup is receiving the incarnation of spirit into flesh. It's being a vessel through which love, the essence of love, is transformed into flesh and like allowed to walk on the planet in us. So when this card shows up, it is asking us, I think, to open ourselves afresh to becoming a vessel of spirit incarnate on the planet. We're asking ourselves to be that vessel. Now, the one means we're starting something new. So there's something new happening. We're being asked to envision or to agree to an expansion of our current vessel properties. So we are already here. We're already kind of receiving love and offering love in the world, but now we're being asked to expand that possibility. And I think this is really important because the call of the spiritual journey is always to increasing unconditional love. And it is a never-ending journey, which means as long as you're here, you can always get better at this. So this is asking us to get better at this, right? And usually, one of the challenges we can immediately see where our challenges are when we acknowledge there are people in our lives or places in our lives we're being offered love and we are rejecting it. We're rejecting it because we've decided, well, who knows why we decided, right? We're rejecting because we don't believe that person's telling the truth. They're just being nice. When someone tells us we're amazing, we kind of discount it. Our minds are accidentally kind of thwarting these offerings of love because the mind's just not very good at receiving. It's better at action than in receiving. This has been the conversation all week. We were talking about the mind struggling with integration. So action steps are when you do stuff. Integration steps are is what happens. You have an action and then you integrate. Integration is where you let something sink in. So one's doing and one is being. In order to get good at being loved, you have to be good at being, which means you have to be still. So if someone says, oh my gosh, that was amazing, you don't go, oh, thank you, and move past it. You have to sit and let it integrate because that is an offering of love. So the challenge is most of us bounce love off of ourselves without even realizing it. It's just an automatic reaction because the mind doesn't want to slow down long enough to pay attention. When someone tells us they love us or express their heart's expression of appreciation or gratitude for us, we bounce it right off. And that's different from when the mind will quickly latch onto if there's a criticism, you'll notice. The mind thinks that's worth paying attention to because a criticism, if you're taking it seriously, usually denotes some kind of action step, right? Like, oh, I didn't do that. Well, I better learn better at that, right? That's an action step. But when someone says, I love you, the mind doesn't recognize an action step and so doesn't realize there's value in it. And that means that even if we are feeling loved and expressing love, there are places in our lives where love that are not expanded properly or are blocked that we want to get good at expanding. So consider where in your life, just look at your life and see where love may be offered to you and you're accidentally knocking it out because of ideas, beliefs, or just carelessness. It's almost just carelessness of the mind. See where you can see where you have blocked love and see if you can sort of plant a seed, which is the one task. Plant a seed of I'm ready to start expanding this place in my life to let more love in, which of course means if you let more love in, you become a cleaner and a larger vessel for love to flow. That's our Thursday card. See you tomorrow for our last one. Bye.